You're not gonna believe you, man. Mayweather just got punched up, bro. Money Mayweather just got punched up, bro.
Just go dark and scam people, but as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 note that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah.
The boxing world is reeling after shocking news broke that Floyd Mayweather is being sued over a massive $500 million debt. Known for his perfect record and flashy lifestyle, the man once nicknamed Money Mayweather is now taking hits outside the ring, this time from fans, commentators, and even fellow fighters. The reaction online has been explosive. Some are calling it karma, others are simply stunned that someone who earned so much could end up in such a situation. One commentator didn't mince words, saying flat out, "He's an idiot." As more details emerge, this real-life drama is shaping up to be as intense as anything Mayweather ever faced in the ring.
We're gonna get through this. That's tough because
court documents and insider sources reveal that the $500 million lawsuit is tied to a mix of failed business deals, unpaid debts, and what's being described as reckless spending. It appears Mayweather either turned a blind eye or seriously mishandled his finances. Though he's long been known for showing off his fortune, this legal bombshell has people wondering if his wealth was ever as solid as it seemed. Some in the boxing world believe his drive to maintain a billionaire image may have finally backfired, leaving behind a financial mess that could stain his legacy for good.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Mayweather Jr. is also facing heavy criticism for promoting several cryptocurrency projects that reportedly cost fans a lot of money. One high-profile case involved a token called Ethereum Max, or EMAX, which he endorsed during a major boxing event and other promotions. Despite his public backing, the token's value later crashed by more than 99%, leaving many investors feeling deceived and financially hurt. Investigations have since connected Mayweather to several other crypto ventures that turned out to be rug pulls, schemes where the developers suddenly abandoned the project, causing its value to tank and investors to lose big.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between $100 to $200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
One major example goes back to 2017, when Mayweather promoted the Centra Tech Initial Coin Offering, ICO. He was later fined by the US Securities and Exchange Commission for not revealing that he was paid to promote it. Critics say he used his fame to push risky investments without being upfront about his own financial stake, leaving many everyday investors in the dark and, ultimately, out of pocket.
Mayweather is in the news again for all the right reasons. It's not about boxing. It's about his latest ICO promotion. And this is the third one that I've actually seen in the past couple months. I reported on an ICO that he was backing about a month or so ago. And then the time before that was before I started my little YouTube channel here as your Crypto Mentor 99. So this was from CoinDesk.com. Floyd Mayweather stumps for crypto card in latest ICO. And I'm actually somewhat familiar with Centra. That's the ICO that he's backing. So
the growing number of these incidents has angered fans and shaken the crypto community. Some have even started calling him Scamweather, a twist on his old nickname, Money Mayweather. This ongoing pattern has sparked serious concerns about the role celebrities play in promoting financial products, and the urgent need for more transparency and accountability to protect everyday consumers.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
Bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Conor McGregor has taken aim at Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of shady financial behavior and claiming that his wealth was built through dishonest means. McGregor's comments come as Mayweather faces several legal battles with jewelers who say he never paid for expensive pieces of high-end jewelry.
Loads of them were calling other jewelers to come over and see him, and by the time they got there, there was a massive argument going on. People were pushing and trying to get to Mayweather and slap his head.
In one standout case, a Las Vegas jeweler has sued Mayweather, claiming he still owes $1.4 million for a $3 million diamond necklace he bought back in 2015. According to the lawsuit, Mayweather paid $1 million up front and made 6 additional payments of $100,000 each, but then stopped paying. The jeweler is now accusing him of breaking the agreement and benefiting unfairly from the deal.
All right, so a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Suleymanov is like, give me my money, give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? He might have forgot to pay for it for real. So even, y'all tell me if I'm saying this right.
Another controversy involved a failed deal between Mayweather, rapper Tigger, and a jewelry broker. The group reportedly purchased high-end items from a well-known Miami jeweler but didn't pay the full amount. While each incident might seem minor on its own, together they point to a bigger issue: poor financial management. This ongoing pattern of overpromising and under-delivering is taking a serious toll on Mayweather's reputation.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.
One of the more troubling claims comes from boxer Julia Von Davis, who was once mentored by Mayweather. Davis alleged that Floyd was detained in Dubai over unpaid debts related to jewelry purchases. If true, the incident suggests that Mayweather may be having a hard time keeping up with the extravagant lifestyle he's known for. The man once seen as untouchable in and out of the ring is now surrounded by rumors of financial trouble, rumors that no flashy social media post can hide.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is held hostage in Dubai. Vontae Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.